Introducing the all-new Corolla. Be careful in and around the waters of Guam for the next several days, or just stay out of the water altogether. The National Weather Service has put out both a small craft and a high surf advisory. The small craft advisory remains in effect until 6 p.m. on Friday. Boaters can expect winds of 20 to 25 knots and combined seas of 9 to 11 feet. A high surf advisory also remains in effect until 6 p.m. on Wednesday. We can expect hazardous surf of 7 to 9 feet on north-facing reefs until Wednesday night. NWS forecaster Mike Middlebrook advises residents to just stay out of the water as rip currents will be life-threatening.
We're concerned about typhoons here a lot, and rightly so, but we haven't had too many deaths from typhoons in the 15 years that I've been here. But we've had quite a few deaths from drowning, either fishing, surfing, or boating. So this is, it's dangerous. Just stay out.
Middlebrook says that this time of year, the trade winds start blowing and storms begin to form east of Japan. Both of these things bring in waves and hazardous surf. The north swells should diminish over the next couple of days, but waves will pick up on the eastern side of the island due to the trade winds. The trade winds are also blowing in Portuguese man-o-war onto the eastern shores of Guam. The man-o-war is commonly referred to as a jellyfish, but it is in fact not a jellyfish, but a colony made up of a bunch of single-celled animals. Department of Agriculture Division of Aquatic and Wildlife Resources biologist Brent Tibbetts explains.
Portuguese man-o-wars belong to a group of animals called siphonophores. They're colonial animals. There are certain parts of them that make the blue bubble that people are familiar with. There are other animals that live in them that make the stinging tentacles.
Jeff's Pirates Cove owner Jeff Pleadwell said he started noticing the man-o-war washing up on his beach 2 weeks ago when the trade winds began to pick up.
They're dangerous. They're not good. If you touch them, they're going to sting you bad. Even if they're dead, they're going to hurt you. And once you're stung, there's not much we can do but sympathize, put some ice cubes, and there are some stinging type medicines you can buy, and I have those I bought at Rexall. When the surf's high and the winds are high in the wintertime, like Guam now, Christmas and the holidays, that's the time you got to be most careful, because this isn't too bad. Sometimes they will just cover this whole shoreline. So that's really bad for the fishermen, the kiteboarders, everybody's affected.
In fact, Tibbetts says it is the trade winds that blow Portuguese man-o-war into Guam this time of year.
Man-o-wars are always generally out in the open ocean. They're around all the time, and they're not active swimmers. They're very passive. They just go wherever the winds blow them. If the winds are blowing to the west, they're going away from us. Generally, if they're coming from the east, they're coming towards us, and that's when we have several days of strong, especially eastern onshore winds. We get a lot of them coming up on the east coast, and that's what we're experiencing right now. The man-o-wars we have here, the Indo-Pacific man-o-wars, can give you a pretty good sting. Generally, it's not a dangerous sting unless you're somebody who maybe is sensitive to things like bee stings, things like that. Certainly, bad stings you should go see a doctor, get some professional help for. Otherwise, stings can be treated generally with vinegar or just a lot of water. Just flush it with a lot of water is actually the best treatment for that.